Hey, good morning, Ramblers, and once again, welcome to the famous Ramblin' Dave's Cruising Happy Through Life. Okay, it is a gorgeous morning, Ramblers. Gorgeous morning. It is a summer. It's not really morning here. We're getting closer to noon. We're once again in Kenosha County, southern Wisconsin, at the Richard M. Is it Richard M? Anyway, it's the Richard Bong State Recreation Area. Check it out, Ramblers. This is a beautiful place. Hiking, biking, camping, kayaking. If you like model rockets, you can launch model rockets. If you have an ATV or a little dirt bike you like to ramble around on, you can bring it here. All kinds of things to do here. If you have horses, come on by. Right now I'm doing a little, just under a 5-mile hike here. This is the Blue Trail State Recreation Area here, and I am once again doing what I love, Ramblers. I'm talking to my Ramblers. I am in nature. I'm surrounded by all this life-giving energy, and it feels so good. Just taking in a deep breath, feeling that energy coursing through your veins. No other place I'd rather be, nothing I'd rather be doing. I'm talking to my good Ramblers, raising their vibration and frequency, making you and this world a happier place for existence. That's a wonderful thing, isn't it? So I challenge everybody, get out in nature, take a deep breath, and tell me you don't feel good. Leave a comment, Ramblers. If you've gone out into nature, just taking a deep breath and love the feeling you've received from doing that, leave a comment. I want to hear about it. Okay, so today, Ramblers, we're going to be talking about relationships. Okay, being happy in life with somebody else. Okay, this was something took me a long time, Ramblers, to understand how to be happy with a mate in life. I'm gonna take a break here for a second. Let's take a pause here. Again, I have to just appreciate where I'm at, Ramblers. Look at this, okay? Look at this goodness. Look at the sun coming through the trees right here. This is just so beautiful. This is such an addictive place to be. I'm throbbing with energy, okay? You absorb it. It is so beautiful to be here. But anyhow, I digress. Relationships, that's what we're talking about, right? Switch hands here, Ramblers. Being happy in a relationship with somebody else, okay, is very simple. You just have to be you. And stop trying so hard to find a mate, to find love, to find happiness with somebody. For a long, long time, Ramblers, I struggled with this. Searching so hard for somebody, relying on friends to hook me up, thinking to myself, well, this is a friend of mine, so if they're hooking me up with somebody, it must want to be true. It must feel right. It can be. It can be. But if you're not being you and enjoying what you're doing, you may not have an easy time finding that mate. You can meet somebody anywhere, okay, Ramblers? I've tried dating sites. You find people in a bar. Sometimes if you're out having a drink, you can find people in a church. You can find people and tentative mates anywhere you go. But you'd better be doing what you love when you're trying to find that person. Because if you're not, there's a good chance, although it may seem okay for the moment, that you're not really hooking up for the right reasons, okay? You want to meet Miss or Mr. Right, not Miss or Mr. Right now. You know what I'm saying? You want to meet that person that is going to be the one for you. And it's real easy to get that feeling confused with a feeling of right now. And what I mean by that is you don't just want, unless this is what you're looking for, you don't just want that one night stand, okay? You don't just want that happiness for a couple of weeks. We're talking about really finding that mate for you. Now, I've dated a lot of girls in the past, and Don't get me wrong, been happy with them, okay? But then some time goes by and you realize that there's just something missing. So, a lot of failed relationships in my past here, Ramblers. And when you look back in hindsight at why did this relationship not work for me? Why am I not with this person anymore? Just about every one of them I can go back to saying, or I can look back and realize that I wasn't being true to myself. I wasn't being me. I was trying to change myself to become a version that I thought this other person wanted. Okay? And that can work for a period of time. For some of the relationships I've had, that worked for even some years. But ultimately, there's just something inside you that's not satisfied. There's something inside you that's just not happy. And I struggled with that style or that method in my relationships for most of my, say, preteens, 20s, even into my 30s. I was in my 40s when I found my now current wife, okay? My wife now is my best friend. There is nobody else on this planet that I can say knows me better than this woman. And when I found her, I was at a point in my life where I'm done. I'm not happy with anybody. I really don't care if I find someone else to be happy with. I just know that I'm happy now, and that's all that mattered. I was doing a job that I really, really enjoyed doing. It was out in nature, this job I had. I was a whitewater river guide, Ramblers, for a while in northern Wisconsin. And my job was to make people smile in nature. And I tell you, I couldn't have been a happier individual. And just by being me, just by doing what I loved, I attracted this woman without even trying. There was this pull to her, as she had for me, that was indescribable. Neither one of us, oh, these bugs are everywhere. Neither one of us had ever felt this before. And more than that, neither one of us could deny the feeling that we had. Didn't take long for both of us to realize what we meant to one another. It didn't take long to realize that we attracted one another. And it didn't take long to realize that we manifested one another in each other's lives just by being. There you go. I'm going to leave it like that. Just by being. You're a human being. So be. Just be. Be the best version that you can possibly be. And doing what you love, doing what makes you happy. Don't try to find somebody. Just be the best version of yourself. And that individual will manifest in your life. Okay? That individual will find you. I can't emphasize that enough, and I say this through experience, Ramblers, okay? Again, I've tried. I know how not to meet women and how not to be happy because I've got a lot of practice at that. But you see me smiling as I'm talking to you? It's because I have now found the person. It's not the, oh, well, I think I'm going to be with her for the rest of my life. No, I know I'm going to be with her for the rest of my life, okay? I know I am. And that is just a remarkable feeling. You don't need a companion to be happy in life. I certainly was happy already in life before I found her. And that was the key. That right there was the key. I was being me. I was being happy, loving life, grateful to get up every day. And then there she is. Next thing you know, this woman's in my life every day because she's doing her best version of herself. And every time we were in one another's presence, the draw was indescribable, Ramblers. The draw was just amazing. And you know how it goes. Then the true love happens. Next thing you know, you can't stop thinking about her. You're imagining every step of your life with this person next to you, and it makes a smile that you had even bigger. So I have found my true love. I have found my soulmate in life, Ramblers, and that's how I did it. And I'm so glad that I can share that with you, because I'm certain you will too. Just keep being you. Keep being the best version of you that you can be. And you will also find happiness. Leave a comment. Dave, I am with my best friend. I am with my soulmate. Let me know. I want to hear. Just leave a comment, Ramblers. Do me a favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, Ramblers, and you'll get a notification every time I post a video. Share the video. Share the video, Ramblers. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. This is the famous Ramblin' Dave, just cruising happy through life. I wish you all well, and we'll talk to you again real soon, all right? Bye-bye.